Well. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Rojo Loco Radio. I'm so happy that you guys tuned in. I hope everyone had a beautiful Christmas. Christmas was different this year. Christmas was a little warm. You know what I mean? I don't know. I was in the spirit, but not really in the spirit because it was so warm and sunny outside. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I'm thankful for every day that the Lord give us because we are supposed to be glad in whatever day that we get. Okay. So with that being said, I hope you guys continue to have happy holidays that are coming up. New Year's is coming up. The 2022 New Year is coming up. Man, I'm excited. You know, the number 2 is a powerful number. Definitely. 22 is definitely a powerful number. So I'm looking for nothing but good things in 2022. You know what I'm saying? I can't even complain about 2021 too much, you know? I'm just thankful, just grateful. Let's see. You know what? This will be the last show of 2021. So, yeah, let's see what new stuff not new stuff, but new people that I'll be interviewing this coming year. I'm excited. Anyway, I know that you guys have heard about Megan Goode and Devon divorcing or whatever. And yeah, man, that's kind of sad because I liked seeing them together. I thought they made a real cute couple, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, damn, the forces were against them. And then at the end of the day, I think they just made up their own mind to do what it is they want to do and not worry about what others are saying or thinking or whatever. I think that when you enter a relationship, I think that each person should accept the other person for who they are. You know what I mean? That's real love. That's unconditional love, to accept who the other person is and also accept who they are. And, like what I'm trying to say, support each other, no matter what. So Devon definitely did that with Megan, and vice versa. However, I think that they probably changed who they were. You know what I mean? Tried to dummy down some things and make sacrifices and accept some things, because Devin clearly has a list, okay? He had a list, which he always says. He had a list, but some of the things on the list, he kind of said, okay, forget that part. I ain't going to worry about that. You know what I mean? And I just don't think that anyone should change who they are for a relationship. You know what I mean? Then, you had church ridicule for Megan. They talked about how she dressed, what she needs to cover this, that, and the other. These are all the people in the church now. It's mostly the women in the church that's saying this kind of stuff, right? So, Megan had to endure that to the point to where she didn't even want to go to church no more. Not that particular church. Because she knew that she was going to be talked about and ridiculed and looked at funny and all this kind of stuff. She first lady. But did she get the respect of a first lady? No, she didn't, because you got quote unquote Christians that are sitting up judging her. The very thing that you're not supposed to do. Now that topic right there about how Christian folk criticize others and judge others, that's a whole nother conversation. But I tell you what, Megan had to endure that craziness, okay? And then, her husband definitely, like I said before, you should support one another. He definitely supported her in her career. Definitely. He even defended her when the ladies of the church got to talking about, oh, well, you need to cover this up and you need to not wear this and that and the other. Oh, yeah, he would get right in their ass behind it. Okay? So kudos to him for that. What else about this situation? I don't know. I just know that Devon is a preacher. He is a producer, a Hollywood producer as well. And, I think that's probably why he was able to, what I want to say, he was able to understand both sides of the coin, if you will. And so I think that's a great thing, though, that he's able to do that, because right is right and wrong is wrong. You know what I mean? I just think that these two probably grew apart. You know what I mean? And people do grow apart. I mean, we've all been in relationships where, the other person wants to elevate and the other one doesn't, or whatever the growing, quote unquote, growing is for that relationship. People they just grow apart. And if you can separate from somebody and still be their friend and still be cool with them, I think that's even better. You know what I mean? Because so many times you break up in these relationships and then you become enemies, or, people just say, I don't hate her or I don't hate him. I just don't fuck with him no more. You know what I mean? So I think it's beautiful that they can still remain friends, you know what I mean? And, faking happiness for others, faking your happiness, that's not good. Don't do that to yourself, because that's not what's up. But I'm going to leave that story alone. Good luck to Megan Goode and Devon. You guys are a perfect example, I will say, of people that are in relationships and just stay in them just for the hell of it. Hey, your happiness should be on the top of the fucking list. Do what makes you happy. You know what I mean? Whatever makes you happy, do that. And stop faking happiness, bro, because it ain't cool. It ain't cool at all. All right, so anyway, I have, that's enough about Megan and Devon. I love them. And again, I am sorry that they are divorcing, but, and also let me say this, they did not have any children either. Yeah, guys, so let me just remind you that Rojo Loco Radio does broadcast from w3radiotv.com Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Central Time. No matter what. Also Saturday, 3 to 5 p.m. And that's sometimes live and sometimes that's a rerun. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, just make sure you tune in to w3radiotv.com to listen to Rojo Loco Radio. Also, don't forget to go out and get Ramblings, Raw Book of Poetry, Ramblings 1 and 2. Also, what else do I need to tell y'all? Let's see. Just love one another, man. Be authentic. We all deserve that. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Be authentic. What else? I think that's probably gonna be it. Anyway, I'll see you guys next year.
It's your girl Absolute, and I'm chilling with Rojo Loco on Rojo Loco Radio at w3radiotv.com. And where we at? Dallas, Texas, baby. Let's turn up.
Yeah, guys. So listen, I got a good show today. Thank you for tuning in to Rojo Loco Radio. This is w3radiotv.com. Shout out Win West. What's up, Win? How you feeling, bro? This is the last of 2021, bro. We got to get it popping around here. We got Mr. Serv-On, formerly with No Limit Records, Master P's label, of course. I've talked to this man a few times before, and I thought it would be neat for me to, check in on him and see what's going on. Just, give you guys an update on his situation and what he got going. As you all know, Mr. Serv-On is he is a rapper. His real name, ladies and gentlemen, is Corey Smith. But of course, his stage name is Mr. Serv-On. He is from New Orleans, Louisiana. And he is best known for his time spent with No Limit Records, okay? He's done a lot, been in a lot of movies, documentaries, all kind of stuff. He's definitely a legend in his own right. And you guys stay tuned because the conversation with me and Mr. Serv-On is about to go down right now. Well, is this who I think it is?
Yes, ma'am. How are you today?
Hey, Mr. Serv-On, how you doing?
I'm good.
I don't know why, but all of a sudden I just tried to get on my best behavior.
Oh, there y'all go. Y'all acting up in there.
Listen, how are you, Mr. Serv-On?
I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm alive.
Great. Happy holidays, man.
Oh, same to you.
How are your holiday festivities shaping up? You got the tree up, the tree trimmed, presents wrapped, you know, spoil the shit out the grandkids.
All that. Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn about all that. I'm spending money.
Oh my goodness.
I'm on my Grinch shit. I'm spending money. And all I'm gonna probably do is get a t-shirt and a tie.
Well, you know what they say. It's always the thought that counts.
Oh, damn that. I got too many ties and t-shirts and blinking shit.
Oh, my God.
And they always tell me, people like me always tell me, we don't know what to get you. Give me something. Give me a Monopoly game or something.
What you say, be creative.
Yeah, I don't care if you be creative, but give me something different from a tie.
Maybe you should register. You should have one of those registers.
No, damn that. My kids making money. My kids making money now. Be creative like I was.
Right. So look, this would make my third time having you on the show.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, be third one.
Wow. I just want to take time out to say, man, thanks for being a friend to the show, Rojo Loco Radio.
Definitely.
I know I've said it a million times, but I'm forever grateful. I'm forever humbled by your presence and the giving of your time and your space. I appreciate it.
No problem, man. It's an honor and it's a pleasure. I'm still doing something right that you guys still asked me to come on the show, so I'm doing something.
You are always, Well, let me just say this for you right quick. Let me give you a little update right quick. I'm by myself now.
Oh, okay.
I'm by myself now, that's all the time though. People come in, they come out, whatever, but I keep on pushing, bro, because it's what I love to do.
You're supposed to.
Right.
It don't stop no show, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, I should say though, I really do have to keep tapping into you because you just stay steady evolving. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
And I guess that's why it is my third time. Won't be the last time.
Oh no! Until you make me the hidden host.
Oh,
the surprise host.
I am so open to that. Whenever you ready, let me know.
Okay.
I'm with it. I'm with it. So what's going on with the label? Wait, before I ask you that, let me get you to tell everybody about your humble beginnings and your time spent with Master P label before I ask you about your label.
Yeah, and everybody that's listening, just listen to the ups and downs and it never quits. I'm from New Orleans, Six and Barone, the street made famous by the group UNLV, the ones that really made Cash Money who they were in the beginning. And, you know, it's a rough corner, that same corner that Tyler Perry come from. So don't ever think he weak. He from a real corner,
right.
man. Just growing up, seeing murder, seeing it all, you know, going through it, you know. Basketball was the first love, doing my thing, had a chance to go to college, got in a little trouble, derailed me, and then I ended up in the military, which, you know, the love for music was always there. Yeah. You know, I loved LL, but I wanted to be Russell Simmons, the one that put everything together.
Yeah.
You know, and so then I was in the military, and them old habits, man, them young immature habits, wanting to help moms. Got back into the streets in a big way. While in the military, I got put out 3 days before I got out. Went to the university, as we call it in the streets, for a minute, and came home, got with KLC, who fine-tuned me. You know, we had a dream, we had a sound, and we ended up getting with P, and we brought that dream and that sound there, and then No Limit exploded like it was. My first album was Life Insurance, which people consider a classic. And that was number 5 on Billboard. My second one, which I did the first single with the late great Big Pun from NYDNO, it was number one album in the world on Billboard. Yeah. And did something that not many rappers ever did. It was number 22 on the R&B charts. You know, R&B basically charts. And of course, had No Limit. I ended up selling over 2 million albums. Was on 45 other gold and platinum plaque albums, and 5 movies. Damn. Responsible for a few other labels that had big artists that I did connects behind the scenes, and soon that'll come out, and a big exec movie is gonna come out, and you hear my name a lot about connecting other people. And was at No Limit for years. You know, a lot of people, Master P's favorite famous song, Bout It. It was actually my song, you know, and we gave, you know, he rapped on it, it blew up, and we gave it, you know, he got it and did what he had to do. And once I left No Limit, you know, which to me was just like the more growth situation, taking time, because we blew up so fast. Of course. You know, and I wanted to be a better father, so I kind of was burnt out. Took that time, but at the same time, I started building my marketing and branding things, because I foreseed from a friend about how big the internet was going to become, and digital music and everything else. Yeah. And so, you know, been building that, and took a minute, you know, just been a businessman and a better father and things like that. And then now I jumped in to so much now, you know. I mean, we have our marketing and branding company, which is, you know, Hit Gurus. We have our label, which is our City Music Group. And, you know, we're flourishing now with the artists that we have that are young and they're hungry. And my marketing branding is doing well. But at this moment, we're on a light break. We're on tour, because our No Limit tour is the hottest tour out right now. Okay, so everywhere.
Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, so hold up. Wait a minute. So all the years that you've been in this game, in this industry, like, especially with Master P label and all that, even your label and all that kind of stuff, like, what is the biggest lesson that you've learned from all of that, from all of these years that you've been doing what you've been doing?
Learn to prioritize and you know, prioritize. Number one, knowledge first. Yeah. You know, talk less, listen, and ask questions. Mm-hmm. You know, and I'll tell anybody out there, when I was at No Limit, I talked less and I listened to what he was saying, and then I asked questions and asked him to teach me. No matter who I was on the label and becoming one of the stronger, bigger artists on the label, you know, I still humbled myself enough to say I knew one day you can't rap forever. And so, you know, and I learned from him. I learned everything. And I asked so many questions to the point he just stopped me from asking questions. Yeah. He would just say, let me tell you why I did this, because I know you're about to ask. You know, and for anybody out there, you can aspire to be bigger than, and because I want you guys to think like that. Like, you know what? I could be bigger than P. I could be bigger than Rick Ross. I can be bigger than Prince. God rest the dead. But find out how they got there. Yeah. Humble yourself. Don't look at them like they're not real. They not, you know, I'm gonna do this and do that. No, ask, learn, and that's in anything. That's in anything. And I tell kids, and I hope everybody listening out there really pay attention to what I'm about to say. I don't give a damn if you work at McDonald's. Don't just flip a burger. Figure out about that register. Figure out how what they order their food and why they order that much. Because you one day can own your own. All you have to do is ask questions and learn.
It's called evolution.
And that's why I exist now. That's why God bless my family is doing well. Because as time go on, and the biggest lesson, also prepare. When I was at No Limit, young, spending some money, and then I had to calm down, and I started saying, let me put something aside for my kids. Let me learn about stocks.
Yeah.
And to this day, my kids, that's like I said earlier, I can borrow money from them. You know what I'm saying? They had Walmart stock back when Kmart was hot and Walmart was coming.
Wow.
And so you know how big Walmart is. So, and I learned about stocks. It don't make you look no less gangster to pick up something and learn about it.
I know
and understand it. Because what's really gangster is when your family is okay, and if you leave this world a day or tomorrow, everybody is all right. Having insurance, having, side businesses, other revenue, and learning about something. You got the internet. It's not just for social media. Learn if it's a business you want that you like. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's selling popsicle sticks.
Right.
You figure out how you can find the cheapest popsicle sticks and make sure you get them where you need to get them, and know where they don't have popsicle sticks at, so you can make money in those areas. And that's gangster when you knowledge yourself. And so a lot of people, because people used to be at us, businessmen. But then when they come across us and attempt to cross us, we teach them that we steal from the streets.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to young people out there, if you got that heart of a lion in the street, bring that heart of a lion and learn what you got to learn, and be a lion when you need to be a lion. But still go out here and get this money and get these situations, because it's there for everyone.
Yes, yes.
Every person.
The universe is abundant.
Yeah. And learn you guys out there, learn the weakness. And people might say, what's the weakness? What I mean by that? Go look at DoorDash and Uber Eats, right? When you about to start your business, look at DoorDash, and why do they make so much money? People are lazy. They don't feel like standing in line.
Right.
So they order somebody and they'll pay $4.50 to have Uber or DoorDash or whatever, whatnot. They're lazy. What is Uber? I don't feel like driving into the city. I'm going to call Uber.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So when you start a business, look what's around you and see what they don't have and what people don't want to do, and get in where you fit in.
Something just ran across my mind, because I know you and I are the same age. So way back before Uber, when we didn't feel like going to get nothing to eat, you know what we used to do? We used to call our boyfriend, hey, can you bring me something to eat? That nigga coming. What? Okay.
Yeah,
anyway.
Definitely.
Huh? What you say?
No, I didn't say anything. I'm listening to you.
Oh, okay. Look, so yeah, you mentioned before that you had been in these movies and docs. 1997, you were in I'm Bout It. 1998, I Got the Hookup. 2007, documentary Gritting to Get It in the Rock. 2008, you were interviewed on Underground Kings magazine DVD. Now, with all of that being said, I'm really curious to know, have you ever thought about, auditioning for Dancing with the Stars or Masked Singer, or even, man, look, Mary J. Blige is in Power Book, bro. I look for you to be in fucking Power Book, man.
Man, let me tell you something. People always say get back to it, because I was one of the first bad guys that was a rapper in the movie, and About It.
Absolutely.
People still hate me to this day. You got people say, man, I love your music, but I hate you. So that's why I know I did my job. And I'm thinking about getting back into acting. But the Dancing with the Stars thing, let me tell you something. You know how people say you can have two left feet?
Yes, Master P absolutely had two left feet.
I got two left feet and a forward foot, and I ain't talking about the third one. You feel what I'm saying? The only dance I can do is electric slide. They do that all day. We popping.
Oh man, stop it!
Come on, one of my songs is Real Gangsters Don't Dance, They Groove. I can't dance, man.
Look,
I couldn't even do the slow dancing back in the day, because I get off beat and just, I don't know. Look, just hold me, I'ma hold you.
Oh, the girl had to lead you.
Oh, look, and if it didn't work, I'll just play the old gangster role. If you hold me, I hold you, and we just gonna talk. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man,
So,
you know Master P. I'm pretty sure Master P felt like that somewhere in the middle of Dancing with the Stars. Like
no, P wasn't tripping. P knew Dan looked up, put me in front of millions. I don't care what y'all say.
P was
You
like,
know what I'm saying?
I ain't putting them shoes on.
Oh, he wasn't putting them shoes on. He wasn't putting them shoes on. No, indeed. That boy made say, look, we gonna go with my shoes, my tennis. I'm gonna rock with these. That's how it's gonna roll.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, I would really love to see you play in something like Power Book. Even
Yeah,
I would love to see you on Masked Singer. They have mega stars on that show, and man, when they reveal themselves, it's always a surprise. I would love to see you on that too.
I would love to be on that too, but if I sing, you gonna get mad at me and throw something at the TV.
Well, that's
But
all right, because
I try.
you know the highlight of the whole show is the reveal of who the person is.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be eliminated first. We still gonna be screaming and hollering when you show yourself.
It'll be in front of 40 million. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it.
Okay, so Mr. Serv-On, what is the name of your label?
Hot City Music Group LLC, and we got Hit Gurus. That's our marketing artist branding company. That we got coming, man. And so we have so much, man. And then I'm returning back to music for a little bit, coming up. I got a new album.
Yeah, I saw the Pac-Man album. Like,
yeah, I got two, but I got two. I'm about to hurt them. I got Southern Icon. They're going to hear a side of me they never heard. The real lyrical side that was always there. And then got Pac-Man, my Bout It character.
Pac-Man now wait a minute. I'm interested in that. What now? You said before Pac-Man, you got something that's what?
Called Southern Icon.
Southern Icon.
Yeah.
And
Southern
is that
Icon.
where you're actually singing?
No, we have a little singing on it, but it's very lyrical. It's one of those where I decide I'm gonna eat up everybody in the game.
Oh
lyrically.
Shit, that's gonna be good.
I promise you. I promise you, that's a side they didn't even know exists with me.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to bring it back to my roots because I started on the East Coast, and that's really my style different because I was from New Orleans, and my dialect is always gonna be Southern, but my style was East Coast.
That's
so I come from lyrics.
Okay.
And people never could figure out my style and couldn't pinpoint it, and that's why it was like that. So, but now I'm about to let go that side of me, on this Southern Icon, and then we got statement songs on it, man. I'm pushing agendas. My son, my king, is a song, where I'm teaching my son about being a man on the song and letting him know he's gonna be king one day. It's my time to step aside and the things that he needs to know as a man. And that's going to be a very important song because I want men to get out like, look, stop arguing with these females. They gave birth to your child. Respect them. It's just that simple. No matter how bad they act, but get your son. Because I think we're at a critical stage in life. And I'm going to speak on it and say it on this show for the first time, media-wise. Whoever loves you, who you love is who you love. I'll support all communities, LGBTQ, and things like that. But I believe a man and a woman, and that's what I believe in. And I think that's under attack on black men. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and
yeah,
so my thing
with the Nas X stuff. Yeah.
So my thing is, get your son. That's your king.
Yeah.
Raise him as such. But I tell anybody, if my son come to me and say, Dad, I'm gay, I love you. And I'm gonna fight for you, and I'm gonna protect you. It don't matter.
Right.
Be careful, and that's it.
Right.
But if my son and me feel that a man should be with a woman, then don't knock us for that, and don't knock us for standing up for that.
That's right.
And so
I'm
pushing the agenda of my son, my king. It's a song telling man, your son is will be your soon to be king. It's time to raise him as a man, teach him, and that song I'm telling him, everything, to the ways to be a man, to be a real man. Never put your hand on women, your sisters. You protect them with your life always.
Yeah.
And then I have another song that I'm paying homage to me, the greatest people in this world, the 9-to-5 workers.
Yeah, I'm one of them. Shout out.
I got a song called 9-to-5 Heroes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you know that's very important to me because I want them to understand, like, you don't get paid for what you work, but you keep this world running. So a lot of songs on there, man, is statement songs, man, that I have, you know, and things like that.
You are
But they're real
very
lyrical.
inspirational. I keep up with you on Instagram a lot, and
Appreciate it.
you have a whole lot of messages like that, and I love that. I love that because you know what I mean. It's just like you said a few minutes ago. It's nothing wrong with being knowledgeable and being a gangster. Just like it's nothing wrong with tapping into your spirituality, your humanity, and all of these other things. So yes, I love it and I commend you for that. That is something that we all need. So I make sure that I listen to you. Right?
Yes, definitely. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
We just want to wake eyes up, man. I got a beautiful song called "Pain to Love." You know, letting females know, and just me saying, like, for the pain of your love, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? And you're my spiritual love.
Yeah.
And you know, and I feel like black women need to be told, like, yeah, y'all might give us some. I don't want to curse. Y'all might give us some issues, but you know what? For whatever pain I got to go through for your love is worth it. You know, and I want men to understand that a lot of our black women are broken, man. They coming in broken, and if you're gonna choose to love them, you got to deal with the pain of loving them, just like they got to deal with the pain of loving you.
But don't you find that to be, because everything you're saying is true, and you hitting it like for real. But for me, it just seemed like women, that's what we do. That's what we do. But it's like the man is like fighting with that. Like he don't really, it's like he want to, but then he's scared to, because I guess, I don't know.
But let me tell you something with people, and I'm here to say this, and I hope a lot of females listen. Just like women are afraid to fall in love because they have been hurt. They have been abused physically, mentally.
Yeah.
And men have been abused verbally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not physically, maybe in some cases.
Yeah.
But when a man gets hurt, a woman is so strong that she gets hurt and she goes through it. And she goes through a lot. But she has that undying, like, I want to love again.
Right.
Where when a man gets hurt in any form of fashion, he will carry that for a long time and he will push himself back. And then there's so many obstacles for a man. You know, and it's not no excuse, because if you believe in love, you love.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? But it's sometimes it's scary for like, okay, like for me, you know, I was married and my divorce, it hurt, man. I went 6 states over to just get away from it all. Mm. You know, and I went through a phase of like, nah, I ain't let go love no more for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, you know, when I got better with it, you know what I'm saying? And I think black men, we up against so much now because of what's being put at black women and putting the separation between us. Like, you're a black woman, you're independent. You don't need a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's pushed so hard. Instead of celebrating, hey, she doing it all on her own. That's a hell of a black woman. That's a hero. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I think, and that's being pushed. And then everything is, you know, oh, this black man, he might be on the down low. We've been pushed as quietly being gay men. And yes, there's some things out there like that.
Right.
You know, we come in meeting a woman as you possibly be a dog, you possibly be a deadbeat dad, you possibly be down low, you possibly be on drugs. We get so many tags that when black women now look at us, it's like they got to watch out for 16 different things that have been put on us as black men.
Yes.
So and then women now, I think black women are being pushed to be like, you know what? If men could go have sex with somebody and then go be with the next one and do it to the next one, you could do the same thing. And to me, a black woman is God's greatest gift to this world. It's a man's desires and completion of life. A woman can live alone by herself for the rest of her life. I watched my mother do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But a black man, we can never live without a woman, especially a black woman. And so, you know, it's like, there's so many obstacles now for us to just love each other.
Yeah.
You know, being black now, it's like, okay, he better have money. Okay, she better.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
And you're right, and I know it's wrong. But then even black men, she better be able to do tricks on it and do this and do that and put money in my pocket.
Yeah.
It's so it's like almost like you got to go to war just to fall in love.
Yeah, and it's crazy because love is the strongest force in the universe, man.
Always.
Always. That's never going to change. Never.
And that's what I think. And it's so and it's only with our race. You know what I'm saying? It's only, with our
well, we got to
race,
give 50% of that to generational curses.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Slavery and all that kind of stuff. People don't understand that these things go from generation to generation. And it's up to us as individuals, especially when you can recognize it, to go ahead and break that generational curse.
I said it in a song. You feel what I'm saying? I said it in this new song, Pain and Love. I'm like, you were taught to sex me right, but not to wait and be well respected and be his wife. You were taught to look for money and sex me right, but not wait and be well respected and be his wife. You feel what I'm saying? And that comes from other women that tells their daughters, like, if he messing with another woman, it's okay, long as he giving you money and you're okay.
Yeah,
no, that ain't right. You don't teach that child that.
Yeah.
And I think, I hate to say it, some black women in the generations before with these young girls that have taught that when it wasn't okay for them, like, girl, make sure you get that money out of him. Not love. Not security, not respect, or if he got somebody, what you tripping for? He coming home to you and he bringing you money. Man, no, her heart is continuously being broke.
Exactly.
And if that man see that she accept that, he will never respect her.
That's right.
And then they have kids, and then your son, that's how he learns to teach a woman about what he sees in the house. So and even your daughter, if your daughter is watching her mother with a dude that handles her, curse out and handle her, and then they still smiling and back in love,
she gonna go get her one.
It's gonna be all right if he cheat on her. She gonna take him back. It's gonna be all right if he beat on her. Gonna take it back.
Yeah.
So, like you said, we as black parents, we gotta teach them different. Like, what I teach my daughters, under no fucking circumstances. You know what I'm saying? That and they'll tell me what dad use us in the street. And, one of my daughters decided they like tough guys, right? And I said, I respect if he tough. I said, but if he doing something with his life, ain't he tough? Okay, cool. But under no circumstances you going to bring anybody around you or in my house or go out with them if all they doing is being a gangster.
Yeah, because that's not cool at all. That ain't going to pay the bills.
It's not going to happen. And don't put your father in that position, because for you, I'm a murder twice. So don't put me in that position.
And you got some beautiful kids.
Yeah, and they drive the hell out of me too. I'm trying to see if I could trade them off for some music equipment. Or
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, but thank you very much.
Yes.
Man.
So that's your whole premise for Love and Pain.
Love and Pain is to, because I'm talking about relationships, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That Pain and Love song, you know what I'm saying? I'm basically saying, like, I'm not gonna mess with you for your past. You don't mess with me for my past. And then I'm saying in the beginning, and I'm saying, like, I'm being honest, like men had never been honest on a song. Because I said, I'm like a damaged, I'm like a damaged Amazon China set. And my baggage still get wet. I'm coming. I'm not perfect. You think reason why you think you're losing me, you know what I'm saying, is that I'm losing myself, and I never was put together. But just bear with me. And a lot of men don't. They come in there like, I can save you, baby. You've been hurt. Instead of saying, I'm a little broken myself, sweetie.
Exactly.
Let's be patient with each other.
Exactly.
Yes. And I think, and we have to communicate. And, because I believe in love, and I believe in a black family, man.
Of course. That's why everybody was so mesmerized by Obama and his wife and children, because black people hadn't seen a black family in so long.
And seeing a black man openly show so much love and humble and whatever people feel Obama didn't do for black people, what I saw is what you saw also. Yeah. To see a black man, how real black men really are, but nobody get to see it because they're not stars, that bow to their wife.
But you know what? You know what, Mr. Serv-On? That right there, see, I'm going to say this right here. And you let me know if I'm wrong. But I feel like those images were very prevalent in our life in the 70s as children, because my
Yes.
parents were married. I'm accustomed to seeing black families,
Man,
and
I emulated a man that was with my cousin but never was married, but he was with her every day of his life. Go get her food, cook for her.
yeah,
I watched him as a young man get out there, and this not even his wife. Brawl for her if you disrespected her. You know what I'm saying? Always holding her hand. They used to tease my cousin Gail, her longtime partner friend Noah. They used to tease like, man, you always holding her hand, and he's always said, "This is the love of my life."
ooh, I love it.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
And we, and what Obama them showed, you right. It was like what was needed to see. Like, you see how this man loved his black woman?
Yeah, man.
You ain't got nothing out there, because anything in the dark come out in the light. You can't nobody go back and say, oh, they slept with Obama, they did this,
None
even
of
before
that.
he was president, whatever.
None of
man was in love with that woman like black men and like black couples used to be. And then she was that
I just
rock.
think that was
She showed black women how it's really done. Like,
that's
I
right.
got my husband. He got to be studious, but when I speak, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Don't disrespect my man.
Exactly.
And that's all a black man need. We don't need crazy sex. So we'll take that. But see, if we got that woman that's my rock. My first song was "Best Friend Be My Lady."
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
But when you got that rock, ain't a damn thing you can't do. You can fall on your face, but if that woman said, "Baby, it's all right," put her hand and rub it on your arm and say, "It's all right, you got it." Oh, the next day, bitch, we going to war. I'm going to get it.
That's right. That's right. I just think that image of them just kind of reminded me of earlier times, man. And somewhere along the way, I guess with the dope being infiltrated in the black communities and all that kind of stuff, the daddy gone now. Daddy don't, and mama gone too, probably. Kids raising themselves and man, it's crazy. But anyway, let's get off of that sad soapbox. I want you to tell me the inspiration behind Pac-Man, because I saw the album cover. From what I heard, it's fire, and it's very creative, but at the same, it's animated, but it's still you. So I want to know what the concept is behind Pac-Man.
Okay, what I wanted to do, especially creating an animated character that I did, you know what I'm saying? And, it also, the Master P taught me well. And so I'm all automatically was above thinking, meaning, okay, I want this to be a character. I want it to be a comic book character. I want it to be a character for shows, a character for books and things like that, and it was just one of those things where it was like everybody knew about me and the baseball bat. Before it was Negan on Walking Dead with the baseball bat, it was me. And so, they wanted to combine that character, because another thing too, people kept saying, man, I want another life insurance. And I'm like, I can't give you the way I don't live anymore.
Exactly.
Life insurance was a desperate cry for a young man that was like, I'm gonna die out here if I don't make it and take care of my mom.
But that's why that shit was so epic, Mr. Serv-On. That's why it was so epic, and that's why that shit is a classic right now. Because again, you was telling your life. It was the truth.
And it was true.
It was the
People
truth.
asked about before I died, and I even got proof to show and I kept the eviction notice where my mama rent was 2 months behind, and you know what I'm saying, and he ready to put her shit on the grind, and I kept that to show them why I was out there doing what I was doing, and that song was real. And so with Pac-Man, what I did was, I went to saying, I'm gonna come at this album hard. But I go out to Mississippi. A friend of mine was trying to really, really tell me, get away from New Orleans, come to the country, do your album. I want you to hear some of my artists. So finally something pissed me off, and I go to Meridian, Mississippi for a couple of days to calm down, and I meet guys just like me when I was making life insurance. And they're hell of an artists out there, man. Tron, AP, Black Star Bubba, Black Bobby, they was hungry. They were hungry just like me. They were hustling. Then they come in the studio. They getting in the beats, everything, and being around them and getting to teach. But at the same time, it started bringing my anger and my hunger back. You know what I'm saying? And I understood it and found what I needed to do. And so, you know, that's where it came from, to being able to do it, to find that meanness, that hunger, and things like that, and through them, along with what I was dealing with. And then so we decided, I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna give you Life Insurance Street, because that's gonna be done by KL, and that'd be my final album with all death certificates.
Okay.
You know, and so, but I said I'm gonna give them back, man. Because that's how I'm feeling right now. And I'm seeing them going through it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to lead them how P led me when I was doing life insurance.
Right.
You know, and so, and then I'm new businesses. I'm back on the grind. I'm back, you know what I'm saying, trying to bring it from the bottom like I was then.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to bring that character and that side of me that still have anger. Yeah, I'm blessed, I'm spiritual, but I still have anger in me. And, you know, like Jay-Z said, when them demons arise, confront them.
That's right, because that's how you work through that. That's how you heal, man. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Like, that's what's up.
Thank you.
I mean, I got so much admiration for you because, like I said, you just keep on pushing and you keep on evolving. So, you guys have a No Limits reunion tour. Master P, Mystical, Silk the Shocker, Mia X, which, by the way, I had the pleasure of meeting.
Yeah, mama.
Yourself, Mr. Serv-On, and other people. Special guest, Juvenile. Like, that shit is so dope.
Mac, Mercedes, Chopper,
Yeah, and your next stop is coming up February. You're going to be in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Well, Columbia and then Greensboro the next day.
Okay, okay.
We've been selling out, man. We came to Dallas and act the fool, man. We came out to the D, and you know, so we starting on our second leg, man, and we excited because we got one of the hottest tours out right now. And I think the good thing about our tour is when our fans were 20 and 25 years ago, they was routed, it was wild, they was living that life like we was living. Now fans are 45 and 50, and it's date night for them. Because all of them now have been married, or they're raising their kids. They don't go nowhere. So for us, it's a date night to bring back your memories of a fun time in your life. And it's beautiful to see them because you're seeing people that you knew back then. Yeah,
everybody the same age and shit, and everybody doing, you know, we can remember those times.
I tell you, it's funny though, man. Everybody squeezing into their fatigues, but they're all older now. And they out there, man. They out there in full force. And you know, the thing about it was to meet our fans on this tour, and they sitting there like, man, I don't do nothing. Me and my wife would go to work, raise our kids, come home. We've been looking for something to do for us, and thank y'all for coming back. And that's what makes it so special.
Oh, I love that. I missed it too. When were y'all in Dallas?
Over the Thanksgiving weekend, but we coming back in the summer, I think, with Dallas because they wanted 2 shows, so we coming back.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make that. You gotta keep me up on that. I'm gonna make sure I stay. You know, like I said, I'm always on your page, so I guess I'll see the flyer at some point.
Okay, I appreciate it, definitely.
Yeah, but anyway, man, I've talked to you for a minute, so give everybody your social media tags so they can keep up with you and know what's going on with your Pac-Man album and Pain and Love.
Man, the real Mr. Serv-On, that's where you find me at. And y'all be on the lookout on every social media. It's the real Mr. Serv-On. But please be on the lookout for my artists, Juice the God LP, and J-Dub the Boss out of North Carolina, and you know, and KOM out of Mississippi. We about to do some big things, man.
That sound like that's gonna be real dope.
And thank you for bringing me on the show again.
Yes.
You know, you could call me 50 more times. I got you.
Hey, I love it. You know I love it. And you know what? We gonna have to get me some music because it's about to be Mr. Serv-On time up in here. So I'm gonna need that music, man.
All right. Make sure I get that email so I can send you the new stuff.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Serv-On. I so appreciate you.
Okay, appreciate you too much. Love you, babe. All right, Queen.
Love you too, darling. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.